double fist and nap dukes in it. Brother double fist and nap dukes.
I'm back home where it all started.
Brother double fist and nap dukes in it.
Odyssey.
Brother double fist and nap dukes.
Justin Stevens.
Brother double fist and nap dukes.
Justin Odyssey.
Brother double fist and nap dukes.
Glad to meet you.
Brother double fist and nap dukes in it. Brother double fist and nap dukes in it.
Come on.
Brother double fist and nap dukes in it. Brother double fist and nap dukes in it. Brother double fist and nap dukes in it. Brother double fist and nap dukes in it.
She said forget about the past today. Tomorrow is a present from yesterday. Today is the arrival of the rest of my life. And under my light, square dudes, triple double dose tonight. Now contrary to what they believe, I've been risen from the food and seas. They call me dead, broken bone, but my soul's in the Now I remember that my mama was saying, to be your own man, don't try to compete, boy. Converge the copyright inside stereotype. Back up against the order that might save your life. I've been digging in the rain for the love. 1, 2, breaking from a spirit of us. Spirit of me, catch the glimpse in view. Something beyond, baby, it's all music and it's beautiful. Come on.
Contact. Hello and welcome, Internet. This is Cocktail Shrimp and Grits, and I'm super genius Justin Stevens, and this is my evil spawn JD Amir. Today we're down in the dungeon about to celebrate a milestone of milestones. This is the year that my son has started college, and he's getting ready to move out of my house. As they say, put boots to behinds and usher out the extra bill.
Your mom's not having that, right?
Well, you know what? I'm the boss.
Okay.
I'm the boss. Just don't tell her. Anyway, I got some questions to ask you so we can determine your progress, son. Will you agree to these terms?
I guess so. Let's do this.
Anyway, let's just go ahead and start, right? You cool?
Yeah.
All right, son. So the first question I gotta ask you is, what are your plans for school?
Well, right now I am attending SWIC right now in the nursing program, and it's going very well.
Okay. What kind of stuff do you do as far as nursing? Are you like a specialty nurse?
No, I'm more of a like an ICU nurse, like first responder nurse.
Okay.
Not like dealing with old people, but more like dealing with people that are like dying, on the verge of dying.
So if what had happened to me, would you help me out?
Well, you're old, so no.
That's cold.
Yeah.
I was thinking I wouldn't want to do that because your bedside manner is horrible. Oh God! Oh man, I should. Oh, I don't feel good at all. JD, I need my medicine. I can see the light.
Okay. Here's your medicine. While you're at it, here's your temperature.
Thanks. Son. Hey, thanks, son. JD, where'd you get this from?
It's a baby box in the attic to Jaden.
Baby cat. Was it in your diapers?
Yeah, and oh, I forgot to clean it.
That was a ride right there. My teeth are still a little black. There's a lot of toothbrushing I had to do. It's disgusting. Anyway, so how are your grades?
My grades, they're very fine right now. Mostly A's and B's, no C's or D's. And yeah.
Okay. So what's the toughest class that you've had so far?
Toughest class I had so far will probably be biology.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just too much homework in so little amount of time, like 8 weeks.
Oh, wow.
In a 16-week class. Yeah.
So you were just busy.
Yeah, all the time.
That is amazing. And I'm very proud of you for everything that you're trying to accomplish and everything that you're trying to do with yourself, because it's awesome. You could have been like your dad. I sat around for about a year chilling out, and it took me 20 years to graduate college. But it was a good time.
Yeah.
I know we see you studying all the time. There's no issue there, right?
Nope. I got it down to a science.
People. I just think that's fantastic. We could bring
Hey, what you doing?
Study. 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 Study.
Hey.
Study. So, Dad, tell me how school is for you, though.
You know. Summa cum laude. Yes.
That don't even sound right.
Mother requires sustenance. You know what to prepare.
Please note the entire cast was required to relocate from the dungeon set, as the dungeon was deemed too embarrassing a room to further film in. So saith the All-Mother, Madam Peach.
The madam has spoken. Time for us to move.
Go.
Okay, everybody's got a job. Let's get to it.
Where did they go?
I know exactly where they went.
Vacate my dwelling.
Okay. All right. Okay, JD, let's continue. So, do you have a backup plan?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. I'll ask the questions here.
And Mom makes a demand, so if I were you, I'll get back to what you're doing.
Well, you better answer the question.
My bad.
Well, son, whatever you do, you gotta remember the most important thing you can do for yourself is master personal branding.
What is personal branding?
Well, that happens to be my expertise. Well, personal branding is very similar to something you young whippersnappers like to call having a bit of swagger. We call it the cool points back when I was growing up in the 90s. But don't call me old. Anyway, the first thing you should do is start by thinking of yourself as a brand. And that could be just as simple as wearing the right clothes, showing up on time, keeping your hair combed. Also, make sure that you're always prepared. There's nothing worse than being ill prepared for any meetings or, say, job interviews. God help you if you miss your final exam in your senior year. That would not be good. Next, you must audit your online presence. That's basically keeping an eye or a vigilant eye on anything that you post on social media. LinkedIn is my favorite as of right now. When you want to get a job, it's a great place to go to put in your information, such as your resume and all that good stuff. But anyhow, you don't want to have anything bad sitting out there because people judge you, and it's hard to gain credibility once you lose it. Next, you have to secure your own personal website. Now, I know you're looking at being a nurse, but suppose you want to go into some type of business, entrepreneurship. Well, you're going to have to secure your own personal website so you can make sure that you give your customers the best online experience possible. Next, you have to find ways to produce value. Now, my grandmother used to say, nothing is new under the sun, son. That means you're going to have to be very creative out there to stand out among the rest. Be different. Try different things. Just don't get in trouble. Then you have to be purposeful in what you share. That goes hand in hand with auditing your online presence. Credibility is very difficult to regain once it's lost. And I know I've told you time and time again to associate yourself with good people. Same thing goes with associating yourself with good, strong brands. And you have to use a whole bunch of flexibility, son. Therein comes reinventing yourself and staying relevant. And that could mean simply picking up a newspaper, staying abreast of your social media, and when you become that nurse, make sure that you stay abreast of any changes that come along. You want to be the number one guy that everyone goes to, but you have to be flexible. Hey, are you listening?
Oh, my bad.
Please note our cast was required to relocate to the dungeon set, as Madam Peach's purple room was destroyed in the wake of their aftermath. And somebody is in big trouble.
Do you have a backup plan?
I plan to travel the world.
Son, how do you expect to pull that off? Join the military?
Well, if it doesn't work out, I'll be an archaeologist. They'll have to call me Theophilus Johnson, getting money.
Theophilus Johnson getting money.
Yes.
That's the dopest name I have ever heard of in my life. I must give you pounds for that. But what kind of jewels are you going to be picking? Your boogers?
Just watch. Just watch.
That's chops. That was the dumbest thing I have ever heard of in my life. And I say a lot of dumb things. Okay, well, are you planning on getting married? And if so, would you stay close to Illinois where we live?
First of all, that's more than one question, and let me think about that.
This boy's crying. Wow. Oh my God. Socks. Sock puppets. There are so many jokes I can go from there. Again, jumps. But I'll take that as a no.